Hi students, I am Dr. Harish Kumar KG, Faculty, Department of Biochemistry, Government Medical College, Kozhikode. Welcome to my first class, that is Chemistry of Protein. Proteins are the prime molecules of life occurring in every cell and in every part of the cell. They are the building material for the body structure. That is, protein is what we are made of. Hence, the name protein derived from Greek word proteos, which means of the first rank. Proteins account for about half the organic material of the human body. Proteins are composed of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and small amount of other elements, notably sulfur. Proteins are important source of body nitrogen. I repeat, proteins are composed of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, small amounts of other elements, notably sulfur. Therefore, proteins are important source of body nitrogen. Okay, as we discussed, the major macromolecule present in the body. What are the major macromolecules? Carbohydrate, proteins, nucleic acid, and lipid. Among these major macromolecules, the very important macromolecule is protein. Okay, this is the most important macromolecule. So widely distributed in all cells. Genetic information in DNA expressed as protein. You already studied in your plus 2 classes that genetic information in DNA expressed as protein. Okay. The term protein coined by the Dutch chemist G.J. Mulder in 1839. The proteus means primary or holding the first place. Okay. The protein derived from the Greek word proteos. The proteos is a Greek word meaning of first rank, primary or holding the first place. In 1830, we isolate first amino acid. Okay. The protein is actually a polymer of amino acid. Is a polymer of amino acids. Elements in protein, as we discussed earlier, is composed of proteins are composed of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen, and small amount of other elements, notably sulfur. Therefore, proteins are important source of body nitrogen. Okay, phosphorus and sulfur, other elements in some proteins. Nitrogen, important element in protein. Proteins are important source of body nitrogen. 16% of molecular weight of protein is nitrogen. Okay, it's a very, very important point. Hydrocarbon means composed of hydrogen and carbon. Hydrogen, carbon and oxygen is carbohydrate. This protein is hydrogen, carbon, oxygen and nitrogen. Okay. Protein is actually a polymer of amino acid. Amino acid is a building block of protein. Although more than 300 different amino acids have been described in nature, only 20 are commonly found as constituents of mammalian protein. These are the only amino acid coded for by DNA, the genetic material in the cell. Okay. Only 20 are commonly found as constituent of mammalian protein. These are the only amino acids that are coded for by DNA, the genetic material in the cell. Okay. Amino acids is otherwise defined as simplest unit of protein molecule. It's the simplest unit of protein molecule. Okay. Protein is actually a polymer of amino acid. There are 300 different amino acids have been described in nature. Only 20 are commonly found as constituent of mammalian protein. These are the only amino acids. These 20 amino acids are the only amino acids that are coded by DNA. So otherwise defined as amino acid, otherwise defined as the simplest unit of protein molecule. Simplest unit of protein molecule. Coming to structure of amino acid. An amino acid as name indicate, as an amino acid has an amino group and carboxyl group and a distinctive side chain. Side chain is known as R group bonded to the alpha carbon atom. Bonded to the alpha carbon atom. The carbon atom to which carboxyl group is attached is called alpha carbon atom. What is meant by alpha carbon atom? The carbon atom to which carboxyl group is attached is known as alpha carbon atom. An amino acid has an amino group and a carboxyl group and a distinctive side chain R group bonded to the alpha carbon atom. In the case of amino acid, both amino and carboxyl group are attached to the alpha carbon atom. In case of amino acid, both amino group and carboxyl group are attached to alpha carbon atom. Thus, all amino acids are alpha amino acids. Okay. The carbon atom to which a carboxyl group is attached is called alpha carbon atom. In the case of amino acid, both amino and carboxyl group are attached to alpha carbon atom. Thus, all amino acids are called alpha amino acids. Okay. This picture shows this is a general formula of alpha amino acid. Yes, this is alpha carbon atom. This is the alpha carbon atom and this is the amino group, this is the carboxyl group. Okay. This is the side chain. This is a general formula of alpha carbon atom. Okay. Carboxyl group, amino group and side chain. Now, we will discuss about an important property of protein, that is optical isomerism. What is meant by optical isomerism? If a carbon atom is attached to 4 different groups, it is called asymmetric and therefore exhibits optical isomerism. If a carbon atom is attached to 4 different groups, it is asymmetric. It is then known as asymmetric and therefore exhibit optical isomerism. All amino acids except glycine possess 4 different groups. What is that for different group? R group, R side chain, H, COO minus and NH3 held by alpha carbon atom. Thus, all the amino acids have optical isomers except glycine. It's an important MCQ question. So, all the amino acids except glycine have optical isomers. This is the COO minus ionic form of amino acid NH3 plus. This carbon atom, this alpha carbon atom attached by 4 different groups. First group is COO minus NH3 plus R side chain NH group. These are therefore the carbon atom is now asymmetric. Therefore, amino acid possess optical isomerism. Like carbohydrate, that is, this is an example of carbohydrate, and L-glyceraldehyde and D-glyceraldehyde. Amino acids also have L form and D form. So D amino acids and L amino acids. These are the optical isomers. Nearly all amino acids occurring in protein are of the L form. D amino acids are rare in nature, although they do occur in some bacterial product. This is opposite of sugars, which nearly always occur as the D isomers. 2 isomers are there, D isomer and L isomer. Nearly all amino acids occurring in protein are of the L form. D amino acids are rare in nature, although they do occur in some bacterial product. This is opposite to sugars, which nearly always occur as the D isomer. Okay. Clear? This finishes the introduction to protein chemistry. Just summary. Protein. Proteins are an important macromolecule found in body. They are the building material for the body structure. The word protein comes from the Greek word proteos. Proteos means primary or holding the first place. So actually the polymer of amino acids, elements in protein, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur in some proteins. Okay, nitrogen, this important element in protein. 16% of molecular weight of protein is composed of nitrogen. It's an important source of nitrogen in the body. Protein is an important source of nitrogen in the body. Okay. Only 20 amino acids are commonly found as constituents of mammalian protein. Okay. Structure: alpha carbon atom, carboxyl group, amino group. Okay. Exhibit optical isomerism. The reason is the alpha carbon is asymmetric. Asymmetric means carbon atom is attached to 4 different groups except glycine. Two forms, D amino acid and L amino acids. In the nature, all amino acids occurring in proteins are of the L form. This is opposite of sugars, which nearly always occur as D isomer. Okay, thank you.